Yep, let's do this. And work like that. There's two reasons for that. First of all, I can, because it's not a Gibson, it's not a set neck or through body, so I can. And the second part is that some, not all, but some Stratocasters have their truss rod adjustment screw here. Not this one, but just to make it easier for myself, I will just split the neck into two. Yeah. So let's see how this goes. So usually I just pull off this. Remember the small container? Yeah. Oh. Oh man. Even the protective plastics are on this beauty square. Well, it's okay. Oh, it's not bad, but we will come back. So, oh. Whoa. So, there's even some stamps and shit. Okay, that's good. So let's put the body somewhere else. For example, down there. And let's put the screw away. And let's get down to the neck. A couple of things I want to talk to you about. The necks. Rosewood necks, and then we have the maple necks. A lot of discussions, oh, maples are snappier, rosewoods are softer. I don't know. I can agree to a certain extent about maple being a bit, or as in Lithuanian they would say truputi, or as in Russian they would say chut-chut, snappier. But it also depends on how you play. So there's a lot to do about the attack that you put on your, how to say, pick, how you work with it, but that's not the big deal that we will talk about now. For me, the big deal is that it is a straight neck, first of all, and if it's straight, then everything will be okay, because the rest is much easier. We will check if, how to say, the frets are in good condition. Since this guitar hasn't been used at all, I am guessing that the frets should be in perfect condition, although, you know, there might be some times that it's not sunk in completely, or because of heat, maybe the fret wires have moved, because that's possible. So we will check that, and then we will also look into this, sorry Fender, but on your €125 guitar, there's terrible fret ends that you can actually cut yourself. I mean, if I push harder, I can cut myself. So we will take care of that. And then we will do a neck care, just like this is an old guitar. So we will do simple cleaning, and we will apply, how to say, the lemon oil. Yeah? But first things first, let's have a look if this is a straight neck or not. So remember this guy? So what I have to do is I just put it on one side first, and I look if there's any gaps or lights. No lights. And if I put it onto now the middle, which, yeah, completely flat, and to the other edge, this is not good. So let me see again if I'm doing the right thing here. So I see that there's a small warp, but small warp, there is nothing we can do, because it's like maybe 1/4, 1/5 of a millimeter on here, but that's all fine. Other than that, the neck is completely flat. And if I would have to do a neck relief on this one, how I would do that. So, yeah, very simple to remember is, if you go right, then it goes tight, which means the neck will not be straight anymore. You will have a relief, big relief. So never go more than 1/8 or full size. And when this Allen stops, which means this is the end, you know, you don't have to fix it anymore, stop it. You know why? Because if you break the truss rod inside the neck, then you will have huge problems. So if it stops and you want to give more relief, I propose that you take it to a louvier, because you will mess up the neck. If the truss rod is broken inside, there will be no more possibilities to later on adjust it. So to the left, loose, to the right, tight. Left loose means you will create a bump, yeah, in the neck. For me now it's flat, and I would like to have it flat. Why? Because when I strung it with the new strings, the strings will anyways pull the whole neck. So when the neck is pulled, there will be a slight relief, which is what I prefer. Because I prefer quite low action. I don't want to have a very high action, because if I have a very curved neck, you can imagine. So let's imagine, let's try to make a curved neck here. Yeah. So let's imagine this is how your neck is standing. So here you will have no problems, here you will have no problems, but if you go there, since the neck is like this, and the end of the neck is here, but the saddles and the guitar body will not change, so you will have a lot of fret buzz here. So if you're having a lot of fret buzz down there, which means you might have a huge relief. So go left, left, to make it loose, so that you will make it, oh, like this. For me the best is like without strings, without even being on the body. This is all flat. If it's all flat, then the strings will take care of the rest of the action. But this is flat, so I will take it out. But now I have to do what I have to do, and that's to use my fret rocker to see if there is any areas in the frets that are higher or lower. So let's do that. So this is simple fret rocker, it's called. So what you do is you just start with the longest side possible, so this one, and try to match 3 frets at the same time, and you try to rock it, like rock it like this. So which means if there is any move, that means that fret is a bit higher. And if it comes to the point where you will be touching 4 frets, then please go to the next one. And always make sure that one of the frets that you have been checking, 2 of the frets that you've been checking, is still under, oh, where's the, yeah, no, not this one, is still under the rocking part, so that you can see. No, everything is flat as an old man's. So I want you to see this one. So here we are at the very end, more or less. Here, can you see? Here nothing. Very small one there, very small. So today I will not. So which means this one here is higher. This one right here is higher. But let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah, these 2 are a bit higher, and I can already tell. Yeah. So what I need now is a masking tape, just simple masking tape, and a black paint marker. So I remember it was this one and this one and this one and this one, but I would just want to be sure. So all you have to do is put the black marker on top of all of this, so you see that they are marked, black marked, and then you will have to take this. It's a very thick one, but I will try to work with it. Yep, so I will do like this and like this. Bend it. Cool. Slowly. So when you do this sand away, you will see that. Let's do it more. So you will see that, like this. You see that some parts we still have the black and some parts they're all gone, which means the parts that are gone are already cleaned, more or less, so the height is gone, and there is some parts that we still have the green, the black, so there we will have to deal with it a bit more. Yeah, that will be basically it. Actually, not all it, but basically it. So what does that mean? So now that we have taken a bit off the top of the crown, or the fret crown, which means the top of the fret crown has been flattened. So what that means is we used to have a fret crown like this, like the other fret crowns, but they have sanded it away. So part of it has been flattened. So this is what we have to do now. Take the fret protector, this simple stuff, and then take the file crown, yeah, and then just round it off. I do it from edge to edge, yeah, and round off what we have flattened. Exercise, but done a couple of times. So now it's a bit rounded. I see that here it's not so. So I will take it one more time. Yeah. Much better. So where's the beautiful? Yeah. Yeah, you can see that it looks a bit rough, but this we will take it later on. 400, 800, whatever needed. And let's check the rocking. Yeah. Better. Much better. No more rocking and no more rolling. No more out of controlling. So this is it. Don't forget, I will do the 400 grit here, 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 wherever I have worked, and then I will do the 800 grit as well. I will make them as shiny and pristine as this, but not in this video, and not much to learn.